Man, yesterday I was at the eye doctor, and I'm sitting in the eye doctor chair, which is kind of like a dentist chair with all their machines. And I look, and it says on my phone, the doctor wasn't in there yet. And my phone says, Johnjay and Rich are live on Instagram. And I'm like, ooh, what are we doing? And so I click on it, and I see Peyton at the Doja Cat, before the Doja Cat concert, and she's sitting at a table, and then she pans over, and there's Rich. And Rich looks, not sound all weird, but you look really good. And I was like, is he wearing makeup? I go, is Rich wearing makeup? So I comment, is Rich wearing makeup? Peyton doesn't read my comment. And then I was like, and then Peyton gets up and she walks down and goes over to the Kiss booth and looks at shirts. And then I'm like, is Rich wearing a cup? I just started all these. Nobody responded.
Did you seriously?
No to either of those, by the way.
And then you go and you sit back down. And then I watch you guys do shots.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God. So then my wife was with me at the eye doctor. We're leaving. And I go, Rich just did a shot with Peyton. And I watched it. It's like, you didn't fit. You did the shot.
Oh, yeah. I did the whole thing.
Dang, dog. Baller.
It's Peyton. And the first thing that happens when I roll up to her event, she said, I got your shot. And I started to say no right away. But then I'm like, what kind of influence would I be if I said no right away?
When in Rome.
Plus, I took an Uber to the event, so it's not like I had to drive anywhere.
Totally.
So I
God, I hate when you Uber. You always talk to the Uber guy forever. It's such an unpleasant. Even hearing about it makes my stomach hurt.
You want to know what Rich did?
Good buds.
Listen what Rich did. He gets there, and he's like looking over around outside of the bar. And I'm like, what are you looking at? He's like, oh, that's my Uber driver. I just told him to wait for me. He literally had the Uber driver waiting for him for 45 minutes while we were sitting there.
Well, there's more to it than that. He said he needed to go charge his car. He had a Tesla.
Oh, God.
Vladimir. So, hey, Vlad, very cool guy. I feel like we solved a lot of the world's problems.
Vlad has 3 kids. He likes long walks on the beach.
He did. He moved to Chicago. He came from Romania to Chicago. Okay. I got his whole story. Anyway, so he said, I can drive you back, and you just hit the Uber button, and I'll be the first guy to show up. He's like, but I'm going to go charge my car. And I said, I don't even know where to charge a Tesla right around here, a supercharge. Well, he couldn't find one, so he just stayed and waited.
He just camped.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
He was cool with just hanging out.
I was just like, what a Rich thing to do. Like, I love that about you. That is so amazing.
I told him to come in. We'd buy him fries, but he didn't want to come in.
Vlad should have came in for the pregame because, Johnjay, I didn't see your comments because I was already like 3 shots in. I seriously pregamed that concert and had a blast. It was so fun.
That concert, what time did you get done?
I got home at 10:45, so it wasn't too late, but the energy in there was just different. I mean, I was at SZA 2 weeks ago, and it was the same arena, basically the same seats, and the vibe was just so different. Like, Doja Cat is an entertainer. Mm-hmm. Like, she can, like, we forget, like, she started in dancing, like, being a video vixen. Like, she can dance. Mm-hmm. So it was really fun to see. And what was even more wild is as I'm, like, walking down the stairs going to our seats, the people that we're sitting next to is literally my babysitter when I was 10. And she was
random.
She was lit. Like, she was so lit. She designs clothes now. Like, she's super dope. It was really fun to see her. We got to talk about all the stuff, how she babysat me. We lost my gerbil and all the stuff.
Lost your gerbil?
Awesome. Yeah. It was, the gerbil died, but it's fine.
But great show.
Unpacking old trauma.
Because you loved SZA. Yeah, no kidding. You loved SZA. Was this better?
I loved SZA. No, SZA's got like a piece of my heart. I don't know what that woman does to me, but she just does it. But Doja Cat was like, man, she's on this like demonic side a little bit with this new album that she has.
I would be scared to go to her show, actually.
It wasn't even like that. Like, it was cool. She had fire. Her set was dope. Like, it was basically, her stage was in a triangle, and then she had her band in the lower areas, and she just had a spotlight on her the entire time. So it was literally Doja Cat. Her crew came on. They had dance numbers. Like, they actually, like, it was kind of, okay, this was where it got a little demonic. They crucified her and, like, lifted her up.
Yeah.
But
it was like that.
It was like that. Triangle,
that was
but
like
okay.
the only part. That was the only part.
That was the only part. And then they also sacrificed a baby. But that was the only part.
No.
You know how she's kind of dynamic?
They do all that for attention, and everyone reads into it.
That's not the only
I thought it was dope. I don't know. I mean, you guys see my merch hat on that I have right now? It says Illuminati, but the naughty is like, you naughty girl.
Illuminati.
Yes.
Oh, I gotcha.
They have to advertise.
Dude, yes. Like, and her
they gotta come out with it.
Hey, I got my Illuminati shirt
cool
on.
hat.
I'm trying to get scouted. No, I'm playing. But yeah, it was wild. It was a phenomenal show. Like, It was absolutely unreal. Her hit song "Say So." You guys know that one? It went viral on TikTok. Like, why don't you say so? That song.
We play it every
she
5
did
minutes.
Yeah, she did it in like an R&B way. Like she didn't do it pop, which I thought was super cool.
Well, she does that because they get sick of playing their own song. So she tried to do a different version of it.
right?
They really did.
Part of the
Right,
ritual.
but I think Doja Cat just likes to switch things up on people. So it was a phenomenal show.
When I was at the eye doctor watching you guys and I was like, wow, it was cool to see. And I was like, modern technology. Right?
Felt like you were there.
I don't know if I told you guys, but I've been having problems with my right eye where it's really blurry, right? And I didn't realize this till a couple of days ago where I was driving, I closed one eye and I could see perfectly, and I closed the other eye and I couldn't see. It was like it was blurry, like if you swim in a pool when you were a kid and you have that cloud over your eyes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's on my right eye. So I finally made an appointment with the eye doctor, and I go in there yesterday, and that's when I was waiting for the doctor. And this blew my mind. I don't know if anybody else has this problem. So, right eye, cloudy. Left eye, perfect. And it's been affecting my reading and everything, right? So, the doctor, he meets with me, does the exam, whatever, and he goes, oh, he looks at this, you know how you look at a little machine? He goes, oh, yeah, I can see the cloud. He goes, all right, I'm taking this other room. And he says, you need to get a YAG. Y-A-G, YAG. So
Never heard of.
I go into another room, look into a machine, keep my eye open, and it's like he's firing a gun or something, but you hear like popping and bright lights. Totally fixed.
Really?
Within seconds.
That's amazing.
Like my eyesight right now is so perfect. Like, hold up, son. What's that say? That says Illuminati on your hat, doesn't it?
Illuminati.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
that says F3 energy right there. That says Johnjay and Rich.
Look
That
at
says
you.
Love Up.
2020 vision,
Big logo.
Johnjay.
Crazy. It was crazy what happened.
That's so funny to me because when you say that cloud over your eyes, I'm legally blind in my left eye. Like if I get pulled over with my glasses on, they're giving me a ticket.
You need a YAG.
I need a YAG. But my thing is like, I'm just blind in my left eye. Are you sure you're just not losing your vision?
Well, yeah, because the doctor
The YAG
examined me.
fixed
The
it,
YAG?
Peyton,
But
the
like
YAG.
I'm saying, like, do you need glasses, Johnjay?
No,
like,
no,
is this
no,
an
no.
easier
I had surgery on my lenses a couple of years ago, on my left eye, then my right eye, and then and I have this great vision. Like my vision is phenomenal.
I remember when you came back, you're like, I have bionic eyes
Yes,
now.
but then that fog happened, so I got the YAG, and this guy, Dr. Petlin, Petlin, he's phenomenal.
Does he say what caused it? Like, how do
I
you
didn't
get the
ask.
clouds?
He doesn't ask questions
Of
at the
course not.
doctors.
Of course
It was-
not.
it was
Just
close
give
to-
me the YAG.
You know what? It was close to closing where they want to get you out.
Yeah. Put him in the get him out.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
but so
It's better this morning. Like
that's
total-
crazy.
That's
He
cool.
said, you're going to have, for about a week, you're going to have floaters in your eye, just for about a week. And he goes, and then you'll be fine. I'm like, great. And then last night when I was brushing my teeth, I was like, huh? I looked to my right because I thought I saw like
It's
a
a ghost.
spirit.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
but it took me a while to realize it was a floater.
Yeah.
Just like being at the Doja Cat concert.